Good morning, Sujit. You're looking like a rock star, man.
Arey, thank you, Baba.
You've lost tons of weight. Look at you. You're looking so cool.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll quickly recap the concept of fasting and what the logic is. In modern days, everyone is practically sick, and it's become a normal practice to have a blood pressure medicine or being a diabetic or have some kind of medical diagnosis, which could include insomnia, arthritis, stress, tons of diseases. Everyone I know who's above the age of 30 falls sick. And the question we need to ask ourselves is, do we really not need to fall sick? Was man designed to fall sick? No, we weren't. We were designed to live a normal life like every single animal, right? You have dogs on the road, you got birds, everyone lives a normal life. And the reason we fall sick is because of what we take inside our system by way of food, by way of thoughts, and by way of liquids or air we breathe. When it comes to an animal, the moment you see a dog fall sick, they obviously don't go to a doctor, and they don't have a community of dogs where one is employed as a doctor, one is a dermatologist. Dogs don't have professions, right? They have common sense, which we don't. And whenever a dog falls sick, he stops eating. It stops eating. That's all that a dog does. It stops eating. And if it's very sick, it starts eating grass and it pukes it out. That's all a dog does. So you can research a dog, people who have pets, and they go and sit in the sun. And what that is basically doing is that is stopping the intake of food. And once you stop the intake of food, the body starts cleaning itself. Because there is no food, the body starts cleaning up all the old muck lying in the body. Everything that is inside the body comes out. So everything I believe and I've experienced with my friends and family and lots of people, everything can be healed. Unfortunately, once you develop the big C, then it gets a little complicated and it takes more time. But till you haven't got to that stage, everything can be healed simply by not eating, right? So, what is the concept of juicing? By not eating at all, you're obviously depriving the body of food. But a surrogate and a better way to do it is with juices, where you use cold pressed juices. And once you juice out a fruit, all that is left inside is liquid, which most of it passes through the urinary tract. When you drink the liquid, you got to urinate it out. Whatever goes inside the large intestine comes out as it is, and it takes out some old muck. That's the concept of juicing. And because you're pumping in vitamins, your body is absorbing those vitamins without any effort. And as a result, it becomes easier to fast. You have different flavors going into your mouth, and you have zero effort on digestion. That's juicing. So one of the guys I really admire who's done a documentary on juicing is a guy called Joe Cross from Australia. And he went on to fast for 2 months. He did a documentary on that. And he's done some fantastic work and visuals on how the body responds after every few days when you're not eating. And he's done this on multiple people with multiple ailments, lifestyle diseases, diabetics, completely off food, having fruit juices. And they've been going to doctors and hospitals to do diagnosis. And all doctors and hospitals are in a complete state of shock. You know how your sugar levels are normalizing, how your BP is normalizing. Everything starts normalizing when you stop eating. And how people become from obese as a side effect, from obese, they start becoming into a perfect weight. So that's all about juicing. And we will delve more into different types of juices. All of that is available on the group. But the process that they say in anything that is natural, the path is a little uncomfortable because, we're all habituated to eating. Breakfast hai, omelette, bacon, cheese, bread, and then you go into lunch and then you have some nice good food, steaks or multiple foods, and a late dinner preceded by a few drinks and tea with snacks. So these are all addictions. As you give up an addiction for a week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, the process is very difficult when you give an addiction. But if you just keep yourself groomed to the fact that this is just a temporary thing, that I will not eat for 1 week or I will not eat for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but it's not the end of the world, right? After 3 weeks, you will eat. You will come back to a normal life. And this is better than falling sick and not eating for the rest of your life, or going to a hospital and being pumped with chemicals. It's better to abstain once in a while. And if you go to study any religion, in Hinduism, we've got Navratras, where we fast twice in a year for 9 days. Then we've got Ekadashis, where you fast once every 14 days. In Christianity, you've got Lent, where you stay off certain products. In Islam, you've got Ramadan, where you don't eat for a month and you have a dry fast till night, till evening. So every religion also preaches fasting, and that is simply to keep the body clean and healthy, and which is something that we've forgotten. Unfortunately, it is very uncool. It's so uncool that you're fasting on a particular day and they say, what's wrong with you? How could you be doing this? How could you be doing that? But the fact is, it is very critical to fast and to allow the body to detox. And that's it. So we'll get into principles. So I'll move into Q&A, and then we can chat, and all the new people will induct you into the process. If you have any ailments, we can chat up now. Yes, Smita Raizada, you have a question.
Hi, Pankaj.
Good
First
morning.
of all, thank you for Sujit and Lata to add me to this group. Um, it's uh, it's very eye-opening to see without eating or just fasting, you can improve your health. So I'm here to do that. Eating a lot of medicines actually right now for diabetes, cholesterol, whatnot, in UTI infection and all that. So just wanted to know that if suppose I'm fasting, can I take those medications still?
So what I don't want to get into diagnosis or curing of individual diseases, but what happens, Smita, when you fast after 2 to 3 days, suppose it's a blood pressure pill, you can check your
Mhm.
blood pressure, it normalizes to 120/80. So you don't need the
Yeah.
pill. It just normalizes because there is nothing going inside the body. All the parameters start stabilizing on their own. And we've seen that with diabetics as well. But since many people have a lot of faith and you've been consulting with doctors, we always advise that you gradually wean away from medicine. That doesn't mean that you had like 5 pills yesterday and you go to zero today. The
Hmm.
body also is in a state of addiction. You can't suddenly give it a jerk. So you have to go gradual. So if you're having a pill a day, you remove it to a pill every alternate day. And if you're doing a fast for like about 10 days, by day 3 or day 4 is when you stop the medicines or keep cutting them down. And as you cut the medicines down, you can see the parameters improve. Now, as far as UTI is concerned, it's a very minor thing. You're talking about the infections, right? UTI, urinary.
Yeah, yeast
Yeah, yeah,
infection, bacterial infection, but I am having it from last 1.5 year. Pankaj, it's really, really bad right now. Maybe because of my sugar level are really high. I just got tested and the A1C is like 11.2 or something. Uh,
yeah,
so I would want your some time to chat later
yeah,
in the day, anytime, whenever you are free.
yeah.
I would ping you and just let me know your availability so we can chat
So we'll
later.
chat on. See, which part of the world are you? You're in India or where are you?
I'm in LA, Los
You're in
Angeles.
LA. Okay. So LA, abhi to the first half is difficult for me. So 6, 7 p.m. IST is about 7 a.m. when you wake up in the morning tomorrow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a
Yeah,
buzz. I'll walk you through. Meanwhile, do a test online. Sujit can guide you. We're not for money. So we all refer to each other, and
yeah.
gradually Sujit can guide you and do any online test on your body
I did
composition.
actually. So the Sujit sent it to me, and I did, and I'm Pitta.
Okay, you're Pitta. Good, good.
Yeah,
So, okay, good.
yeah.
Congrats. So, for you, fasting would be easy. Vata is the most
Okay.
difficult. Pitta is okay. It's not the easiest. Kapha is the easiest. But so you have body heat issues as well. You don't like sour, all of that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
we'll fix it. Minor thing. So don't worry. UTI is something that will not go away in 3 weeks. It could take about 2 months
Mm-hmm.
to completely dissolve. But the good thing is that once that goes away, it will take away everything else with it,
Okay, okay.
right? So it's a holistic approach. So fasting,
Mm-hmm.
let me explain the process again to you, Smita. If
Mm-hmm.
you go back a few centuries, there were no doctors and there was no medical science.
Anji.
And people lived 100 years, 125 years. If you look at our ancestors, they're broad at 6 feet, the Maharajas and all. There were no doctors. They all lived a natural life. And if you go
Mm-hmm.
further back, mankind was designed to fast and feast. which means we used to go या तो शिकार थे या तो vegetarians थे, we used to do farming,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or we were shikar. So there were days when there was no food, and then suddenly you got food, so you ate that one day, and then you went 2 days off without food. That's how humans have evolved. Ever since we've structured life with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we are going against that natural rhythm of allowing the body to not eat. And when the body is not eating, it is cleaning itself, right? And
Yeah.
when it's cleaning itself, every single disease that is manifest in the body is coming out. It's as simple as that. Now, what is disease?
Wow.
Disease is nothing but toxins, right? Disease is nothing but toxins in the body,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you don't have toxins, you don't have disease. And if you have toxins, you have disease. So you have a blocked nose, it's mucus in the body. Uh, till you don't take out that mucus, you will feel uncomfortable. So, for example, when you've got a bad cold, if you sneeze
Mm-hmm.
and then you blow your nose, you start feeling good.
Yeah.
So it has come out. But the same thing, if you take a pill, you suppress the mucus and it stays inside and it congests you and makes you sicker. Right. So the closest analogy to fasting is you have to also research something. So I'm not a doctor, but our entire human body is based on something called the lymphatic system. And what is the lymphatic system? I'm just putting a disclaimer. I'm just a lifestyle coach. So, but I'll still explain
Mm-hmm.
you what the lymphatic system is. Every single cell, you have trillions of cells in your system, right? Every single cell is a complete universe on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Every single cell is a complete living universe, right? That's how huge and complicated the human body is. And anything that is living has an input and an output. The
Yeah.
input is clean and the output is waste, right? And all that waste gets accumulated and the body throws it out by way of excretion in the morning or defecation, urination, perspiration, or respiration. These are the four ways
Yeah.
the body cleans itself. Look at around you. Out of these four, everyone has some two things which are a problem.
Yeah.
90% of humanity has a problem in defecation in the morning. They can't clean their tummy, they're sick. The other people don't perspire only for many, many days, right? In terms of respiration, obviously you're breathing, but proper respiration is pranayam where you do intense breathing, where you empty your lung and you fill it again, right? And urination, obviously, but then people develop, and unfortunately, now we've got dialysis as a convenience mode, which is not marketed as a backup. And they say, oh, don't worry, we've got dialysis, we'll sort you out. So the only thing that can heal your body is the body itself, right? That's the principle of fasting. And this is not something that I've created or my friends or people I followed have created. Fasting is something that goes back ever since the evolution of humanity. And all diseases, be it UTI or be it diabetes or be it blood pressure, is the body telling you that stop, let me clean myself. That's all the body is telling you. Slowly,
Mm-hmm.
slowly, slowly. And the moment you listen to it, it'll clean itself. And if people who don't listen to it and they keep suppressing it, then this small lifestyle disease gradually becomes more chronic. And then it becomes
Yeah.
worse and then it becomes life-threatening. So you have to let it clean. That's all there is to it. But seeing since you're a pitta, we will guide you on the principles of what to eat, what not to eat on pitta when we chat in the evening or tomorrow time.
Sure.
Shikha Dikshit.
Yeah, hi.
Hi,
So
morning.
I'm morning. So I'm new to this group, and I wanted to know that I wanted to try fasting. Wanted to know the do's and don'ts, and is it like anything particular you need to keep in mind, what to avoid? These are the basic things you would
How
have
old are you,
spoken. So if you
Shikha?
have any, right? I am 40.
Okay, so you have nothing to do and don't. You can fast for like, there's no problem. Only till you're at the age of 15, you have to be a
Hmm.
little cautious because your body is growing. So we don't recommend people to fast more than a day, because the body is still developing. You're fully grown up, fully developed. And if you don't mind, what's your weight vis-a-vis your height
65.
against the height
So
of?
I lose and again I keep gaining, so it's constant at 65. No matter what I do, it comes back to 65.
So you have three meals a
Height
day,
is
which is
No, I have been trying 2 meals a day for last 6, 8 months. Almost 5 days a week, at least I'm able to follow.
Yeah. What's your body type? Have you done
Body
a
type as
Ayurvedic
in,
test? Kapha, Pitta, Vata.
sorry?
Just do a free online test of
Okay.
Kapha, Pitta, or Vata. Just search that. Tell me your body type, and then we'll know
Can you
more
spell
about
that for me, please?
Kapha, Kapha. Kapha. Just do free
K.
online Kapha. Sujit will send you a link. Sujit, let's all help each other, or you can just put it on the group. He's just putting it on the
Yeah,
group
yeah,
over here.
absolutely, absolutely. I'll take care of
So
it.
Okay,
you
thank
please
you.
do the test. So for yourself, Shikha, you'll know your body type. If
Okay.
you're a Kapha, Pitta, or Vata, once you know your body type, then we'll tell you
Hmm.
what is good for you. So if you're a Kapha, then you need to have more of pungent flavors, more of spicy flavors, and more of vegetables. If
Okay.
you are a Vata, you need more sweet juices like watermelon,
Okay.
papaya, that kind of stuff. And if you are a Pitta, you have to avoid khatta. Khatta, like I was just telling the lady we are speaking to before this, that sour is bad for pittas, right? So you once you know your body type, you can figure out exactly the kind of stuff you do. But what I'll tell you, what you need to do, Shikha Dikshit, to get started anyway, irrespective of which body type you are, before you get
Hmm.
into the process of completely juicing, try cut down to 1 meal a day. Try today. So you're in India.
Yes, I live in Bangalore.
You had breakfast.
I don't have breakfast. I usually have black coffee in the morning. I have my lunch and try and eat early dinner around 7, before 7.
Yeah. Right. And you like your black coffee? Doesn't it's not like a repulsion? You enjoy the black coffee?
Yeah, I do enjoy. I mean, I started
Okay.
enjoying. Initially, I didn't, but now I
Okay.
like it.
I got it. I got it. You're probably a kapha body, which I can see from your face. And you like spicy stuff?
Not really, yeah, medium. I can handle a little bit of spice.
What do you prefer, spicy or
I have
sweet?
a sweet tooth, but I try
Yeah.
and control.
Okay. So when you do your body test, then you'll figure out exactly what's good for you, bad for you, and all. But what you
I
can
need to
do, since
start
you
with how many days of like once in a
I don't know.
week or
Let me know your
twice?
body type. And is there any
Okay.
any any particular reason? Do you have any ailments or something?
No, not really. I just
Just for
like to
lifestyle.
be fit. Yeah, lifestyle, make it a habit, and
So let's first find out your body type, and then it'll be easier to guide you, because I don't want to put you on an extreme diet without knowing what it is. But you can start off with 1 meal a day right now for the
Okay.
next 1 week, which basically means that you've had coffee for lunch, have tons of salads and juices and fruits for lunch. So you've had coffee for breakfast, you have tons of fruits and vegetables, all raw for lunch, and then
Okay.
dinner you have cooked your normal food. So you stay
Okay.
raw till dinner, RTD. Do that for a week.
Okay.
You will lose about 2 kilos by doing that, 2 to 3
Okay.
kilos, and then it'll be easy for you to understand that you're in the right direction. And then once we speak next week,
Okay.
if you can do 7 days of 1 meal a day, it is not difficult. It's very easy. It's all in your mind.
Yeah, yeah, yes, I did.
Ask,
I did
a-
try
ask,
it too.
ask, ask people who've not eaten for 2 weeks if they get 1 meal a day. Ask Sujit how easy it is. 1 meal a day. It's heavenly. Mil to jayega, right? So you start with 1 meal a day. So we up, and then once you've lost 5 kilos, then we about 2 kilos, we'll take it from there. But there is
Sure.
nothing. Just have stay. The principle that you follow is raw till dinner.
Okay.
So when
Okay.
you're raw till dinner, which basically means breakfast, you're having your coffee, do that. Don't give it up right now. In the afternoon or something, have fruits and vegetables or juices. शाम को भी कुछ ऐसा कर लो. And then only at dinner is when you eat a pakka food. Getting my point?
Okay.
Do that. And then let's meet
I'll
in a week.
try.
So once you're down at 63, we will do that. Do you have
Thank
any
you.
evacuation issues in the morning?
No, no,
Go to
no,
the
it's
washroom.
fine. Yeah, yeah.
You
As
have
soon as I
gas
wake
issues,
up.
bloating issues.
Sometimes, yes. I don't get good sleep, the way I used to. I keep waking up at night.
Vata. Okay, ठीक है. I can experience that Vata thing.
But I
वो
can
हो
sleep
जाएगा,
for a
don't worry.
longer time, 10 hours, but it's not very sound sleep.
Yeah. So you need
And
to also tire yourself. Good sleep के लिए आपको क्या करना है? You will have to make sure that you stay up throughout the day, and then when you sleep, मतलब ऐसे नींद आए कि मतलब आप जमीन पे भी सो जाओ.
yeah, yeah, I
And then
miss that
but,
actually. I used to be
when you
those.
get up in the morning at about 5, 6 o'clock, उसके बाद नहीं सोना. कितना भी थके
Huh.
हो, just keep walking around, get sunlight, tire your body. You'll have to get aligned to the circadian rhythm. अलाइनमेंट सर्केडियन रिदम 3 दिन में बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है. तो
Hmm.
पहले 3 दिन में बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होगा. अंधेरे में सोना है और उजाले में जागना है. तो रात को
Yeah.
9-10 बजे सो जाओ और सुबह 5 बजे उठने के बाद फिर मत सो. The other thing that you need to do, Shikha, when you get to bed, just Google Anulom Vilom.
Okay.
So Anulom Vilom is breathing from one inhale and then exhale.
I
So when
know.
you're lying in the bed for about 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes, keep doing Anulom Vilom, बैठ के या लेट के. जैसे आप
Okay.
अनुलोम विलोम करोगे, आपकी बॉडी ऑटोमेटिकली स्लीप मोड में चले जाएगी और आप पता नहीं कब सो जाओगे.
Okay.
अनुलोम विलोम.
Yeah,
ठीक
yeah,
है,
I know.
that's
I
it.
do yoga.
Let's meet next week when you're 63.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's it. Anyone else? Any questions? Any answers? Anything else? We done?
So the link is shared in the group, Pankaj, for
Yeah.
Thank you.
check.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Suji, do share your vital stats today on the group. We're so excited. 14 days. And you will be
I don't have,
excited next week.
I don't have scale over here, but as soon I think on Tuesday morning, I promise I'll send you for sure.
Whenever you're free. Yeah, do that. And next
I mean,
Sunday
Vegas,
is the day.
I'm holding, eating everything, and drinking, and going out.
No, go out, enjoy with your
Maybe
friends,
I'm
just have a
going
juice.
out,
Yeah, I'm on a
but
fast. I'm on a fast.
yeah.
It's only 1 week left. 2 हफ्ते कर लिया तो एक हफ्ते में क्या बचा है?
I'm excited. I've been talking to people like mad.
Yeah. And how are you feeling overall? Do you feel lighter? Waist कम हो गया? मजा आ रहा है?
Yes, boss. I mean, my face is lean. Wait, hold on. Let me show you something. Hold this one.
Okay. He really looks slim and trim.
Is he looking
He
good,
also-
Lata?
Yeah.
Ah, man. Yeah, cheers, man.
Look,
So,
look.
yeah, पूरा चला जाएगा. पूरा चला जाएगा. Beautiful.
Flat
Does it?
stomach.
Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Sujit, you're going to motivate 10 more people to do this, right? Get them on and we'll do it.
Yeah.
Flat stomach is so good. You feel so smart and you wear a nice slim shirt, a good trouser. You look like a different league altogether, man.
Absolutely.
These are all the good side effects, weight loss.
Yeah. And do you want to talk about like the sleeping thing that Shika is talking about? I had a major sleep issues. For the longest time, like I can't sleep like throughout the night. But ever since I started fasting for the last, I think 2 weeks, I've been sleeping like a baby.
Wow.
And I'm getting like a really good sound sleep.
Yeah, Shikha, that was for you. Sujit was talking about the sleeping bit and all.
His double chin is gone. There is just little bit, but yeah, majority of it's gone.
Quite motivating.
So,
Okay,
Shikha,
but sorry, I'm
what
not
Sujit
able to see that on the chat. Is it posted to all or?
I think he's
Yeah.
put it on the group, on the cleansing group.
What group are you in?
Oh, on the WhatsApp group. Oh, I thought the chat here on the Zoom call.
No.
Okay, I'll
WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group.
Okay,
WhatsApp
yeah,
group.
yeah.
उसमें description
Yes, I
डाल
got
देंगे.
it.
So what,
One
Shikha,
world
I'll tell you
I
what
will
happens once you do your OMADs. Let's have a
Yeah.
chat in the evening at about 7 p.m. IST. If you do your body test, Shikha, then I'll tell you,
Okay.
instead of if you can get straight into a fast, what Sujit also experienced, which everyone who's fasted experienced, after 48 to 72 hours of fasting, your body is so clean that शाम को जैसे हम बचपन में सोते थे ना, लेट जाएंगे और ऐसी नींद आ जाती है, फिर सुबह ही उठते हैं. जैसे बच्चे होते हैं, रूम में चले जाओ, उनको नींद ही डिस्टर्ब नहीं होती, है
Yeah,
ना?
yeah. No,
तो
see,
ऐसा हो
I don't
जाता है.
have problem in sleeping. I can lie down and I can sleep in 5 minutes, but I keep waking up. It's not a
Same thing.
sound
That's
sleep.
हाँ. So बच्चों जैसी
Yeah,
गहरी नींद हो जाती है ना, so just sleeping like a baby. वो 2 4 5 दिन बाद क्योंकि बॉडी में टॉक्सिन निकल जाते हैं,
Okay.
है ना? So people who drink, like I occasionally do with my friends, but then we get up at night at 2 o'clock completely dehydrated. Then you have water. So अगर बॉडी में कुछ होगा ही नहीं तो अपने आप बॉडी puts you on a switch off mode, sleep, and after 6 8 hours it wakes you up and you're so energetic. Sujit, you need to start some stretches and all. If you're already doing it, great, which is forward, backward, bends. You will notice now after 2 weeks your body flexibility is amazing. जितना पहले bend होता था उससे बहुत ज्यादा होगा, because the stomach is gone. You can bend forward better, bend backward better, side, left, right, and forward. Twist. Gomukhasan and twist is very important, because when you twist your spine, ये पूरा intestine your twist होगा, और जैसे intestine twist होगा, it will help the cleansing more.
Sure, sure. And another thing that I forgot to tell you, I started walking back again for an hour, which is 3.25 miles every single morning. Which
Beautiful.
after my backache problem, I wasn't able to do like 15 minutes of walk. But for the past 1 week, I've been walking for almost an hour every single day.
Very nice. Energy is at peak. Someone who's not eaten anything for 2 weeks goes for 3 miles of walk, right? That's how beautiful nature is. That's how beautiful nature is. And it's you must be enjoying your walk, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And
How's the
I'm
back?
getting sun too. When I'm walking,
You're
I'm
getting
getting
set.
sun too at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're back now?
Back is little better. It's still I'm still in
Okay.
pain, but it's still better.
It'll go up and down. It'll fluctuate, but it'll get perfectly okay. Don't worry. It's all linked to the same thing.
Hmm.
Once you mobilize the waste in the body, once it starts moving, it creates a little bit of havoc, but once it comes out, it's all good. So that'll work. Don't worry.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. So I think that's it for today. And I think Shikha and I think Smita, some
I
we've
think Swati had a question, probably. She raised
Yeah,
it.
actually, Sujit, I just wanted to quickly check with you. While you were fasting, what kind of food did you actually eat in the initial 1 week? So, if I were to do like a fast for, let's say, 3 days, so, and I'm not a fasting person, I do just intermittent fasting for 18 hours, 16 to 18 hours. So, how can we like slowly move into, the kind of fasting and the kind of benefits that you had? So just for like a beginner thing, what can you advise?
Pankaj, do you want to take that one?
Sure,
Sorry?
Sujit can add to it. Sujit, you can also
Yeah.
add since you just started. But basically, Swati, uh, are you underweight by any chance?
No, I'm not. I actually want to reduce around 5 to, so I'm 5'6" in height and I have 67
Yeah, yeah, got it,
is my weight.
got it.
So I want to reduce kind of 5 kgs, move to a 61 to 62 kind of band.
Yeah. So this 18 hour of intermittent is not a bad thing. It's good, but that is to sustain. That is
Okay.
not to drop. If you want to drop at this point in time, you can, irrespective of any body type that you are, as long as you're 16 plus and you're not underweight and don't have any life-threatening issues on you, you can easily fast for a week with
Okay.
nothing. And so, what was Sujit eating? Nothing. What was he drinking? Only juices. And what were the juices? They were strained juices. मतलब छान के ताकि fiber भी ना
Okay.
जाए. So
Hmm.
you can do that for a week easily, and in that 1 week you will come down by about 3 to 4 kilos. And after that, you can go back to your 18 hours of intermittent fasting.
Okay. All right. And this could be vegetable and fruit juice, anything, right?
Yeah. Ideally, you don't mix vegetables and fruits, so it could be vegetable juices or fruit juices,
Or
and
fruits.
you can use
Okay.
a cold press juicer.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Sujit, you want to add? You were saying something.
No, no. I think you covered it all. I mean,
Yeah.
mostly I've been doing
Okay.
juice fasting. So all
Okay.
sorts of juice and celery is my main thing to add to juices. And ginger, little bit of ginger.
Okay.
I have I created a document. I compiled a document where I have like couple of juices already in there. If you want to
Hmm.
start with that, you're more than welcome to start with
So
that
I
particular
don't
thing.
have a cold press juicer because my house is really small. So I will have to work with like a Sujata grinder. So, I'll have to do like your
No.
celeries and
That's okay.
ginger.
That's okay. No.
That's
Don't use
fine?
the Sujata. No, it's not fine. Don't use the
Oh,
Sujata grinder because you're killing away most of the in a grinder. Because it heats up and kills the
okay.
vitamins. You will have to get a cold press juicer, and it's very small and it's not very expensive. It is one of the
Okay.
best investments that you can do for yourself. While you are juicing, you'll use it. Uske baad, in your entire future, you will use it. Because
Acha.
once Sujit finishes his fast next week, that does not mean that is the end of juicing. So every single day, he might want to have a glass of juice in the morning or the evening or the afternoon. Then it will become part of his lifestyle. So he'll have one meal a day. Sometimes he'll cheat. He might have 2 meals in a day. It is not the
Okay.
end of the world. And sometimes the day he has 2 meals a day and he feels really heavy, the next 2 days or one day he might just choose to fast.
Okay.
And that machine that you buy the juicer, I've had it for 4 years, 5 years. it has not been wasted at all. I've got one in the office. I've got one home. You never know when you feel like having a glass of juice. You can always have it. So buy yourself a cold press juicer.
All right. Thank you so much.
Pankaj, one last question for you. So I've been having avocado and cucumber juice, right? Now the problem is the cold press juices that I got, I can't do avocado in that. So I've been grinding the avocado, adding some water and grinding it. And I'm still filtering it. I'm not having it just
Fine.
like that. So that's fine, right?
Absolutely fine. Absolutely
Okay.
fine. Because avocado, you're just adding the lubrication in the body with the pith and all, which is absolutely fine. You can't cold press an avocado, and you're adding the cold pressed cucumber in it and mixing it up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
हाँ चलेगा चलेगा बहुत अच्छा
Done,
है
huh? Cool.
and keep changing your juices as per your taste buds when you feel like having what you
Yes,
have.
yes.
Enjoy the taste buds and just look forward to the next 1 week where you'll have achieved what you haven't done your entire life. 21 days of no food and you've done some wonders to your body. You'll be in a different zone altogether. Yeah.
Look at that.
Fingers crossed. Lata, well done.
Fingers and toes crossed.
No,
Both.
he will do it. Actually, he will do it. I know he will do it. When he is committed to something, he will do it.
Absolutely. That is so nice to see both of you. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
Pankaj.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.